Damn. Okay. So we started off the session and uh I'm just gonna kind of give the Spark Notes version. Anyways, we started off the session. Damon wasn't there. We were exploring everything. We got Lester back to out in the open. We met Ted's brother?
Well, his clone.
His clone, might be. And then we searched through the tunnels of the spider web, and then Damon betrayed us, and we fought him and some of the Kingsguard, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
We beat them, took Damon captive, questioned him a little bit. Turns out he just got bored with us, and he revealed some things about Voltaire's mother, and then he fucking killed himself.
I don't think he revealed anything about Voltaire's mother. I think what it was is he revealed that he uh had been worshiping Lady Shar all this time and just wanted to kind of like just have chaotic moments all the time.
Yeah,
And then he offed himself. So that's nice.
yeah.
That's pleasant.
It was a really great time for everyone involved.
Yeah. Now we're in the aftermath of that. So I'll kick it off to you guys. How are you
Yeah,
guys reacting to this aftermath?
he just did that, didn't he? Well, little Gia, and I don't even know who the fuck we're fighting at this point anymore. Did
Just
us?
decided to do all of
Oh,
that.
Yeah, I think I need to process some of this information.
I was furiously chugging whatever she got from Valorant.
you might want to slow down on that.
Look,
Pretty
it
good
flips him
stuff.
off.
Alright, I
Okay,
guess look here, roll a con save for me.
Oh, no.
you knew this would happen.
Con save. Okay, I have pretty good con. Maybe not.
You start to feel a little queasy after a little while, but you're able to kind of stomach it.
There we go.
Uh,
Right.
but you're like a train with this liquor. Nothing's stopping you. Is Voltaire and Willow reacting to this?
Just gonna kind of stay here for a moment and pick up his head, be like, at least we can give him a proper burial.
You mean give him a proper burial? That stupid traitor tricked us.
Yeah,
How
but he
dare
also,
he do that?
he, I mean, for a long time he helped us.
He did.
Yeah, I mean, yes, he stabbed us all in the back, some of us quite literal.
Fucker. I knew I couldn't find something on him. He wouldn't let me get to know him more. If I used my gift a little better, maybe I could have prevented this. Damn it. Damn it all.
I don't know. I'm gonna go get a drink though.
So with that being said, you could tell by the clockwork devices on the walls that it's roughly, I want to say, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Voltaire, you have a sudden realization that those guards that Damon brought, since they've been killed, it bought you just a little bit of time, but you don't know how much time before they continue going after your mother.
He's on the other side of the world-ish right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Last I knew.
Yep.
Right. Well, need to get over uh to Blackbell. I need to see my family. Pretty sure they're after them still.
Well, I don't know where else we can go at this point. We don't have any leads on the cultists. We were part of the cultists, apparently. So, new pastures, I guess.
Voltaire, you would recall that because you are so highly sought out and valued right now, you're a hot commodity, that it would probably be in your best effort to stay on the low and try not to be seen, land, and kind of like make your way from there in secrecy.
So I need to pick up a disguise before we leave. Yeah. Are we?
Well, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, I guess it's time for a makeup session, everyone.
Yes, we'd love some.
Actually, just thought of another problem this leaves us. An airship.
I know a very, very interesting seller. I think that airship. What do you mean?
Well, we have the airship, but wasn't Damien the pilot?
Yes.
Oh, crap.
So we have to figure that out.
Well, does anybody know how or close to?
I've
I
studied.
mean, if you know how to drive a ship, is that how you call it? Driving a ship, a regular naval ship. But if you can drive that, you can probably maneuver this one. Just less resistance, really?
Yeah, I can do land vehicles, but I've tried a couple times and seem to struggle with this thing.
Maybe we can find someone to hire so that we don't have to learn it ourselves if we're on a time crunch.
I think I mean, if we get someone fresh that can fly this thing, then, I mean, we could probably head out tonight and rest and think on the boat.
What should we do with the body?
Burn it.
I mean, all the stuff that people aren't taking, put in the armory, and, I mean, I don't necessarily want to attend anything, but, I mean, I'd like to see him buried.
That's two for incineration, one for traditional burial.
I mean, or a proper incineration, but that's fine also.
Where is a body of water? We could give him a Viking burial.
There you go.
And you hear Gorm say, "Yeah, I kind of like that one."
That'd be cool.
Fine.
Hey, we can use his own cachet to buy a boat that we can burn.
I love that idea. Great, great thinking, Valerie. Let's do that.
Right, that's the plan. We'll tow it out to sea a little bit, and then
Funeral planning session. Let's go.
they would.
So I mean, I don't have maps for that. We could just theater of the mind that shit.
Right, sure thing.
He said he was a worshiper of Shar. Should we really reach out to Shar? Oh, you know what? I think personally, this is just for me. We could maybe ask the Temple of Selûne, the hated sister of Shar, and just to kind of piss off Sharmol just a little bit. We have the Selûnites do the ritual for us. But
Yes.
I don't know if I'd like to piss off another god.
I kind of feel like we're pissing off two gods in one.
Yeah, I figured. I thought it'd just be a little exciting. Ugh.
That sounds fun. I want to pick up a couple things in town, and then, I mean, whenever you guys are ready, I'll head out. And, or if you want to try and trick them into doing the funeral for us.
For that, Wolfia, did you want to get that mantle or cloak?
Yeah, that's good with me.
Alright. Well, I'll take his J's and this forest token.
So, to describe this this forest token thing that Valorant is taking off of Damon's body, describing it for Loki and Valorant, of course. It's a small wooden like disc shape with a little squirrel icon on it, and
You
it's
know,
the Whispering Woods token.
you know, Voltaire, I'm still kind of wondering why you didn't use this when me, you, and Gorm were trapped in the woods and we didn't know where to go.
I was a little messed up. I may have forgotten just about everything. I'm sorry. I remember I have it now, though.
And
Well, I mean, I do kind of want to go back out to the forest to that hut and see if that the Deoganite's out there. That might come in handy later.
magic drugs again, yes, sir.
Yeah. We can make a quick trip out there. I believe Willow has the bag of bottomless pit over there.
Oh yes, yeah, the bag of bottomless pit. Yes.
The what?
Bag of holding.
Oh, you have a bag of holding?
He bought
Yes.
one earlier.
That was like one of the first things I
Oh,
bought. That's why it's like, just put it in my
I
bag. It's
totally
fine.
forgot about that. Whoops.
Pretty sure there's rotting corpses here.
In the bag?
Yeah.
Nice. So I'm going to I'm gonna just do this real quick.
I mean, if we can find one in town, I wouldn't mind picking up a second one just for the Dale Gay night, so it's in its own container. Who would have that? Jerry or the other?
So I added a journal entry for Willow's bag of holding, and everyone should have access to it. Just so we can kind of like keep track of what's going.
Oh,
I don't know what's in there.
You don't know what's in there? Good.
I don't.
Pull out 9th level scroll, wish. 8th level scroll,
No,
power
no, no,
word
no, no,
kill.
no, no! Don't be duping me right now.
meteor shower too.
Yeah, so
No.
Great. You and up to 6 creatures that you see within 30 feet.
That legendary sword in the rock.
You got 5. You got 10 potions of healing and the Whispering Woods token in there, and whatever bodies you decide to put in there. Nice try. All right, so for the sake of brevity,
I don't know how much it was,
give me
so
1 second. Let me pull up my shop sheet real quick.
9 something. Can I also buy 10 intermediate potions?
Yeah, bag of holding. That is 5,000 cachet.
5,000.
That's what it says.
Well, now I'm broke.
And yeah, you could buy some potions. Yeah. Just remember to deduct the amount of cachet from your inventory.
Okay. How much would 10 intermediate potions be?
Just regular potion of health, a potion of healing.
Intermediate. The next level up.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just look.
When did I get 6,800?
So we'll just say that they cost. I don't have a price on here, but we'll just say that they cost about 150 cachet each.
Okay. So 1,500. Okay.
Anyone else want to buy something in the Pure Star shop?
What does the Phoenix Feather Quill do?
I don't remember.
It just says allowing the user to write with unparalleled precision and elegance.
Um, I don't remember.
Okay.
I have it in my notes somewhere. I gotta dig through like pages and pages of notes. If you wanted me to look into that and let you know, and you make a decision, then we could do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Then we can
Okay.
just kind of do that later. Just let me know.
Let me just make a note real quick. Where the hell did my notepad go? Okay. Come on. Thank you.
Other than that, I think I'm good.
Phoenix Feather Quill. All right. Everyone else good with shopping?
How do I decrease cache one more time?
I'm sorry, what?
How do you decrease cache? Oh, never mind.
You figured it out?
Yeah.
Okay. Lokia, got anything you want to buy from the Pure Star shops?
Think I'm good.
All right. And I'll say that the boat, you guys are renting one, right? You're not outright purchasing one.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say that that's roughly like 1,000 cachet for like a really nice one.
No, where we. So it we need like a little rowboat to send them off. and then you burn it, right?
Oh, you're destroying it.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want just like a throwaway boat, that would probably be about 750 cachet.
I'll spend that. I'll spend the 750. No issue.
If you guys want to describe how this looks for this funeral thing, go ahead. Is it just throwing him in there, setting him off, and then lighting it on fire?
Pretty much.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Well, it,
That bit-
like put his holding head.
Hmm.
Awesome.
We'll give them both hands have the middle finger up. We'll put a little bit of like black powder makeup and like put some, I don't know, weird faces on it, some X's. Like eat shit char. uh, I don't know what else. Maybe a bottle of booze to help with the explosion.
Nice.
Then you push it off and light it on fire.
So I'll say that during that whole, since you do get some people that are interested in watching, they don't normally see this type of thing happen. Get a couple people like conversing with one another, pointing at you guys, and kind of just like shrug it off and walk away after a while. Yeah, you guys laid him to rest, I guess. What is next on your agenda?
Say for me a quick hike out to the hut.
Well, while we're in the dock, why don't we go look for someone?
Oh, navigator or pilot? Kyle, you talking? Cut
He's
off.
talking in the Discord. His Wi-Fi is not good.
Oh,
Give me 1 second. Let me fix a couple things. And I'll put you guys on the map. Yeah, you guys, if you're looking for a navigator, you do find one, but his offer is 100 cachet a day because he's a professional.
how many days it take to get over there?
I want to say about from where you guys are currently. Give me a second. Let me do some calculations. Took you about a day and a half to get from Pure Star to Snow Vault. So I want to say about 2.5 days.
We can do that, but then he's stuck there.
Correct. Or he can teach you how to pilot it for about 350 cachet.
That
So like
sounds
a little crash course.
sounds like a deal. How long does it take to teach us?
A few hours. Who would like to learn? Valorant?
Valorant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just one person?
I mean, if 2 people want to learn, that's fine too.
Same rate for two?
Same rate, yeah.
Oh,
He's just talking to the air essentially. Whoever wants to listen can listen.
yeah. If it's
So
same rate, I think we should all just go pay
Yeah.
attention.
then I'll just have you guys roll some intelligence checks to see what sticks.
Yeah.
About that.
Oh, hell yeah! Not a save, just a straight check.
Oh,
Hey,
So I'll let you re-roll that. There
Nice,
you go.
Willow.
damn, 2 nat 20s.
So
It's just-
Go, everyone.
I'll say that everyone
Please.
but Valorant is able to grasp the concept.
It's the fact that you rolled 3 times. Oh wait,
Did
2 of
you-
those were Damon?
Did you
What the
roll
heck?
under
Why did-
Damon?
No,
Did
the first one
I?
was him. And then
no,
there's
I
2 for
did
Damon.
roll under Damon. I'm
You did. So I'll let you try one more time.
not gonna work, but what I say,
Aw.
Not meant to be.
it's never meant to be with me enrolling.
I'm sorry. But yeah, I guess the majority of you, or half of you rather, are able to successfully learn how to pilot this thing. A couple of you better than others, way better than others.
Third time.
Okay, perfect. So you're setting out for Black Belt right now, or no?
No, we wanted to go to the hut and if there's anything there, empty it. And Willow wants spell scrolls from Jerry.
Spell scrolls. I'm sorry, I missed what you said. I'm so sorry.
You want any spell scrolls he can get from Jerry?
No, you.
Oh, me? A quick trip to the hut in the woods.
Oh, okay, yeah, that you are able to get over there. In fact, if you wanted to, you could take the airship over there and cut it down, to like maybe a couple minutes.
Sure.
Just like a little test drive with the instructor.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's how we were doing our like driver's ed course.
Are you gonna give him any tips or anything?
Does
Because
he
he's
want?
he's eyeing that powder.
I'll give him a bag of the powder.
All right, cool. And I would say that you're able to gather whatever's remaining there. A couple crates of the crystals and a small crate of the powderized. The crates contain about 20 of each fuchsia and cerulean, and the small box of powderized is just the fuchsia color. Contains about 6 pouches, I guess. It's not a huge box.
Okay.
And for the scrolls, what kind of scrolls are you looking for? Still with us, Kyle? What kind of scrolls are you looking for?
I guess.
Let's see. So to save a little bit of time, I'm gonna take note of that as well. And I'll get back to you on that as well. All right. All right. Going forward, everyone has what they need.
Think so.
Yeah.
All right. So it's off to Black Belt, correct?
Correct.
All right. Awesome. So you guys board the blushing lady, as Lulu called it, and you embark into the skies on a very frantic journey to Black Belt. During this journey, all of you that have Tarthano's earpiece hear him kind of like crackle in a little bit, and he says to you, "Hello, is this thing working? If you can hear me, I have a friend that is in Black Belt that I would like to meet. They might have some knowledge that you might have use of. Yeah, and I think I might have a new invention I'd like to show you whenever you arrive back in Snowvault again.
Copy that. Who is the friend you would like us to meet?
Oh, they are an esteemed professor, Professor Reinhardt.
Professor Reinhardt. And where can we find Professor?
Well, let's see. How long has it been since you've been to Black Belt, Voltaire?
How long have we been doing this? 2 weeks?
No, I think it's been a few months.
Okay, couple months.
But how long have
Oh, I would have
you
been
been
out
away?
before that.
Like a year, 2 years, maybe?
Yeah, I was gonna say probably a year and a half to 2 years.
Okay. Well, in that time, a new school has been built there. A little, shall we say, expansion on my academy, and they are one of the astute teachers there.
Oh, that sounds exciting. So,
Yeah.
find them in the new academy. Got it.
No, Archie, do not touch that door. I'm so sorry, I got to go.
Alright.
Archie, no! And you hear some clanking in the background.
Not again.
Right? Damn automatons. Alright, so you guys find yourself on the sort of outskirts of Black Belt, and you land the ship safely. This is, a couple days. I'm not gonna go through the whole, what are you doing each day sort of situation, because that's we've done that too many times. But if you guys want to take a long rest, you can. You could definitely take a long rest. But I digress. You guys land and you hear a bit of a commotion coming from a little bit a ways. A lot of kind of nervous talking and very bestial growls and chirps. Anyone want to investigate that, or let me pull you over here real quick? Give me 1 second.
Right as we landed?
Yes, you guys landed on kind of like the outskirts, near like a foresty area. That's where you knew would be the safest location, because it's outside of the town, outside of any sort of jurisdiction right now, so you can kind of like land there safely, not be caught, and figure out a game plan on getting into the city without a watchful eye. 1 second. Actually, what you guys do see when you get closer is 4 owl bears surrounding a very peculiar person.
Oh, bears.
That's a little loud. Luce, why don't you describe how you look?
No problem. Let me go ahead and make sure I get everything accurate really fast. So, go over here. Oh, imagine a satyr, and this is the best way I can describe them. A satyr, but instead of the classical half goat, they are a grasshopper. So, if that makes sense, you see this person, they are quite literally covered in mud. She's got these antennae sticking out of her head and insectial wings that are caked in mud, and these grasshopper-esque type feet. What was that? Sorry, I couldn't hear very well.
I missed it too.
So as you see that, you see and kind of like hear as the owl bears are kind of like getting closer, and they start kind of like doing their bestial like bear growls and bird chirps, and they're it's looking pretty scary for Blue Jay over here.
Oh my gosh.
Have we all spotted them now?
Yes, but they haven't spotted you yet. Their focus is fixated on Blue Jay.
I'll whisper quietly, attack on 3, and...
No.
Did you say no?
It's a deal.
Oh.
Lucia nods in response.
And I'll ready a hand crossbow arrow. Or actually...
Wait, the tokens work on owlbear?
One way to find out.
Oh, you know what? Before we fight, let me use this new token real quick. Would I roll animal handling or something like that?
No, you just use it.
Right? I'm gonna use the token.
So, what do you plan on doing?
Interpret what the owlbears are saying or why there's 4 owlbears surrounding one person.
What you kind of gather from what the owlbears are kind of like screaming at Blue Jay is, you trespassed in our home. You have no business being here. Leave, leave. They just want her gone. Essentially, they're being very territorial.
Well, I'll relay this back to everyone, but I don't quite know how we can make them scoot so she actually can leave.
I mean, if I'm not wrong, none of us have commune with animals, so
Exactly.
Neither do
I mean, that Whispering Witch token kind of like works as a speak with animals, but only in forests, and you are in a forest.
oh,
So, Valorant, you can talk to them.
Okay, I will tell them that we're leaving.
Well, kind of have a giant ship right here too.
Yeah. Are we doing peacefully or guns a-blazing?
I'm down for guns a-blazing.
Yeah, I kind of am too.
Oh, should ask Frisky why you have yours activated.
Sure.
Oh, Gorm's not here though.
I mean, you could try to talk to Frisky.
No,
We got more pressing matters, so
I hate that goat.
just refuse to talk to him ever.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Giant insect.
Trying to look up something real quick. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. I'm good.
So Blue Jay, are you trying to say you were a cricket and then you made yourself giant?
No. So they're like a satyr.
Oh my gosh.
But instead of it being like a goat half, it's like a grasshopper half.
Oh.
Sorry, I put that in there and I totally forgot. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then I was just like focused on moving some stuff around. I was like, oh, I didn't actually do this. My bad. So that was my bad. But
Just give me one more moment, guys. Sorry about this.
chilling.
I need to know how many insects there are around us. I mean, we're in a forest, but like, is there wasp nest nearby? Like, maybe there's no wasp. I don't know.
I'm just setting something up real quick. Nope, I want to do that. I guess that kind of works. No, never mind. I'm gonna fix that. I guess that works. So you guys are trying to fight them.
Yeah,
All right. You know what that means.
Here we go.
we get to roll.
Means we get to roll. That's what it means.
Rolls for some
get
reason
to
I'm
roll.
good at. Never mind.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, not 20.
That's the first time it's happened. Every single time I've rolled initiative, I've always gotten like a 4.
gotta do this. Give me 20. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. Add a turn. Nope. Cancel. 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 Oh, this is kind of frustrating.
Willow and Gorm.
Oh yeah. Add a turn.
Sorry, guys, can
and-
someone roll for me? For some reason, the internet on my devices, like my phones, are fine, but my desktop is having some trouble. So,
Yeah,
someone
I
can
got
just
you.
roll for me. Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks.
Give me 1 second. Let me click on your character and roll. There's that, and then Gorm. Who wants to play Gorm?
Bad.
Huh?
Please, not me. I'm rolling bad.
I got a nat 1. I can do it though. Don't care. Okay, open the sheet.
Oh, JK.
And he's just a flat out barbarian, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are readying. You guys readied actions, correct?
Yes.
What was the kind of like trigger for these actions?
When we said 3.
Well, I mean, that's doesn't really help much. Like,
They said on 3, and then I would go 1, 2, 3, and then we all shoot.
well, then I would have to wait till your turn then.
Well, yeah.
As soon as it's your turn, you say 3. Everyone takes their readied action.
No, he says 3, but he's just really slow with reacting for some reason.
Maybe he said 3 and everyone like split up and was doing their own thing. They totally missed the message and they're like, on 3, yes. And then everyone like disperses. And he's like, wait, what? What are we doing? That's not what we're supposed to do.
Right.
And I rolled for Gorm, but it didn't put him in the list. I had him highlighted. Not sure if it. I don't-
12.14. So I could do that real quick. Add a turn. 12.14. There we go. I think I got everyone. I'm not counting Royale because I don't know what's going on. But all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. So top of the round is it's gonna just progressively get closer. Not showing any signs of aggression yet. And next is Blue Jay.
Are there any insects around me or no? Like maybe they've been scared off by the owlbears. What is
Roll nature check for me.
okay? Let me figure out. There it is. I think I did pretty good.
And then you find a couple ants and a couple caterpillars nearby.
Ah, too bad. Okay. I am going to use cantrip frostbite against the one in the back left whose turn's after mine. Let me go ahead and roll for that. It will let me, give me a second. There we go. Then I'm
That
gonna
does it. And he does 8 damage.
Okay. And then on the same owl bear, I am going to cast Ice Knife.
So can only give me a second. So you used it in action to
Frostbite is a cantrip, so I was using a bonus action.
okay.
Does that still work? Or
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
that
okay.
works. Yeah.
sorry, I should have clarified that beforehand. But yeah.
So a dex save. Let's see.
And then I believe I'll have to take a dexterity saving throw. Because I am within 5 feet of the owlbear. See how much cold damage I take.
This one.
Yeah, because I'm 5 feet away, and there's those other ones.
Oh,
that
I mean, this one right here would still be considered 5 foot away too.
Okay.
So it's these three.
Got it. And then I'm just gonna make a dexterity saving throw to see if I take any damage from it, because I am within 5 feet of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I can take some damage. Let's see.
So this one takes the full 20. So 31. Whoops, didn't say that out loud. And these guys
so
take
31.
half.
We all heard it.
No, I didn't say anything.
6 cold.
Oh, it's so weird. Hmm.
And I'm gonna take 9 damage. There we go. Okay.
Dealing with some bugginess right now with roll 20. I don't understand what's going on here. I have to figure that manually. All right. Anything else? I think you did your action, bonus action.
Yes. And then I don't think I can move away, or else they'll have opportunity attack. So I'm just gonna, unless I could jump away.
I think they would still get opportunity attack.
Okay. Never mind. I'll just stay where I am then. I will just, not the safest place.
All right.
But
Next we have that owl bear right here. They are going to. Oop, they didn't want to do that. Stop.
they,
Let's see. I don't understand what happened there, so I'm just gonna disregard that. I'm gonna re-roll with just the dice here. So that's 16 to hit. 16 does hit, so that's 2d8 plus 5, so it's 14 damage.
14 damage. Got it.
And that's that. Next is Lokia.
Alrighty. Let me measure something out real quick. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go use my 30 feet of movement to get here. And then for my action, I'm gonna cast a first level Bane
Oh,
on 3 of the owlbears. We'll just go with the 3 closest to Lokia. So they gotta make a charisma saving throw, which my save
nice.
is now 14.
Oh boy.
Cow bears.
So they
No
all
charisma.
failed.
Alright, so that'll be that one and that one and that one I assume is yeah. I think that's as far as I got, and then all my bonus actions are also spells, so can't use any of those. So then Lokia is going to look at the person they're surrounding and ask, you good?
That depends. I don't think this situation constitutes as good.
All right. That being said, Willow, you are up.
How far am I right now?
I will tell you.
Thank you. Is that damaged? Is that owlbear damaged?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna do what I said. It was mind sliver. So DC, I think 15, intelligence save. Take
Okay.
2d6.
How much damage?
2d6.
6 damage.
Did they fail?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that particular one has a minus d4 to any saving throws until the next round.
Oh shit.
Also an additional minus d4 to saving throws.
Oh.
And
So, think he would do his rage. Oh, can't move him. Move him up to the blue guy.
Oh, yep. Give me 1 second. Let me give you access. I'm in the wrong one. Give me a second. Gotta do it this way. Forgot. Where the hell is he?
It's a picture of the folding chair.
Oh my gosh.
Right, you should be able to
Yep,
move
got
him
him.
now. And what do you do? Oh, you're hitting him with it? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And,
Anything else? I think he gets
I get
multiple
2 attacks, yeah. And that should have rage damage.
So
Yes,
it's
plus
+2.
2, yeah.
Nice.
14. And yeah.
Describe how you kill this owlbear.
So I put him like between the seat and the back and just like start opening and closing it on its head. Just smashing it.
Fuck yeah. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright. Next is this guy. And unfortunately, it's gonna go after Gorm, but it takes an opportunity attack if Blue Jay wants to take an opportunity attack.
I will. Can I? Because they just passed me, so I'm gonna go ahead and.
Yep. Give it one good whack.
Give me a second. I am trying to find out where that is. There it is. Jesus. Give me a second. I am having some technical difficulties.
You're good. I'm just going to roll these attacks real quick on Gorm. There's 13 hit Gorm.
No.
What about an 8?
Nope.
Actually, 13 plus 7. So that would be that would be 20.
minus a
does.
d4.
Actually, yeah, minus a d4, so 16. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
I try.
It's okay. It's just gonna do 2d8 plus 5. So 13.
13. Bludgeon?
Slashing.
Slashing, so half.
Oh, okay.
What? You round up or down? 6?
We'll do 6, yeah.
Oh, I can't change his health either.
Let me see if I can. Give me a second. I should be able to. So 13 was a 6.
6, yep.
Okay, boom, done. This guy's done. This one run off into the forest, and Blue Jay can make an opportunity attack on that one.
And then I'm supposed to use melee attack, not melee weapon. My bad. I did that. I didn't do that right for the last one, but I'm doing it for this one. Oh wow.
You could use a weapon attack.
Oh, I can. Okay. I saw melee attack and I'm like, oh, didn't say melee weapon.
Well, I mean, if you want to do that, then that's fine too. That hits.
Yeah, I think I just want to do that one. That 19, I think that was pretty good.
So just roll some damage for that. I think it's Oh, it's just 1 damage. Okay. Either way, it's running off into the forest.
Running off into the forest, and I did 1 damage to it.
Ike is up.
And don't come back. Give Valoran the help action.
Okay.
That's it.
Voltaire, you're up.
I'll shoot at the last blue one over there.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay.
Why not? Learning new things. I'm guessing that doesn't hit though.
I don't know what it was. Was it just the? Oh, it's the 9. Yeah, 9 doesn't hit. Oh wait, no, that's damage. You just rolled damage.
Oh, I don't know how to do this. There.
There you go. 13 actually does hit.
So 9 damage.
All right, cool.
I thought that's supposed to be 2, or does it not level up? Yeah, that should be 2d10.
It is 2d10.
Okay, yeah,
It-
okay.
It was a 7 plus 2.
Yeah, I suck.
Anything else?
We'll move. That's good.
Okay. Valoran, you are up.
Oh boy. Scooch. Go from the blue owl bear with a firebolt.
Hell yeah. That does it.
Neat. For 17 total damage.
Nice.
That's what that's supposed to look like. Okay.
It's looking extremely charred. It's standing there whimpering, and it's not looking great.
Eats on the menu, boys and girls.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Top of the round, we got Blue Jay again.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to make using because I have 2 weapon fighting. I'm gonna use my I am blanking on how to say that. Give me a second while I use my amazing speech to text. Oh my gosh. Except for me forgetting that. Powering on. Welcome.
I think I have the same speaker.
I'll say that if you roll 13 to hit, whatever damage you do is gonna take this thing out.
Sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties because I turned on my speaker and it automatically connected to the computer I'm using for Zoom so that I can keep my other computer screen nice and not wide and open. So I was a little interesting for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the blue one, and I'll do this really fast, and then this will be with my action, and then I'm gonna use
That hits.
I can use my bonus. Awesome.
Well, describe how you kill this owl bear.
I take I take my weapon. I can't pronounce it because I'm like, yeah. Thank you. The scimitar, and I'm going to just because it's a little curved at the end. I'm just going to swipe at its neck and
Nice.
completely take it out. Bonus action. I'm gonna take some movement over here. Totally, I'm on a rampage. Okay. I'm mad at these owlbears, and I'm going to take my sickle, and I am going to.
Well, you have only 1 attack per action.
So with my 2, let me see if I can put this in the. How did I do that before? My 2 weapon fighting. When you take an attack action with a light melee weapon, you're holding in one hand. So I'll be.
Oh, that's right. I see
And
that.
you can use a
Thank you.
bonus action to attack again. So I have been planning this.
Thank you for clarifying that.
You're all good. I totally get it. There's a lot of different actions you can take, and so it's a lot to have memorized on hand. And I'm just gonna attack the other owlbear. That is a-okay. I tried my best.
You're good. You're good. All right. So this guy is dead. Next we have Lokia is up.
We're just gonna take our movement, go here, and hit the dang thing with Vana.
You got it.
So
Perfect.
that's
Yeah. Awesome.
that's our damage. Then we'll go ahead and hit the thing again.
All right.
Oh,
Oof.
anyway,
You did
and
your
then
best.
thank you, I try. Bonus action. Bonus action, nothing.
Nothing. Willow, you are up. If you're still with us, Willow.
He dropped out of Zoom, it looked like.
See that. Do we skip Willow or nope? They're not.
I didn't know what he might have his phone up.
We're dealing with internet problems.
Yeah.
We'll come back to Willow.
Fix my end, roll 20 not loading, and Zoom is not working.
Uh-oh.
Please use
Not
mine
so.
slimmer.
Okay. Just gonna display normal. What's the DC to beat? That is 15. So it's going to take. All right.
They roll a 19, by the way.
Huh?
At the beginning of the round,
What do you mean?
before the fight started, they prepared this action and rolled a 19.
Oh no! They've already done it. This is the second time they're doing it.
Yeah. Round 1 was prepared action stuff. We didn't get surprise attack.
I'm a bit slow.
Well, that owlbear is dead. All right, I'm gonna drop us out of initiative right now, and yeah, you guys successfully saved Blue Jay. Shoot.
We're just standing around some dead owlbear bodies.
Luke is immediately gonna start checking them for injuries.
If you guys want to take this opportunity to describe how your characters look, that'd be awesome. We'll start with Lokia.
As I'm kind of just like lifting your arms, seeing if you're hurt, any like gashes. I am a red tiefling woman. I got horns that kind of curl around like ear. I don't know. I actually never fleshed out how tall Lilkia was, so let's just say she's like 5'8", and she's got these gold bands around her horns and a pendant to her god. Yeah, that's kind of what she looks like. Dark hair, amber eyes, yada yada, whatever.
So I am just towering over you as you're like trying to check me for injuries. I'm just like standing there.
I look up at you. Are you hurt or are you
No,
fine?
I'm great. Just a little bloody, but you know.
Voltaire, how about you? You want to describe how you look?
Can try. So
You can do it. I believe in you.
Also roughly 6 foot, give or take. Like golden blonde hair, fair complexion. Have an array of ranged weapons on myself, and now I have a shield. Actually, put it on finally. And then, I'm glowing slightly blue at this point. What color is my nose? Oh, purple. Fuchsia, sorry.
Yeah.
So I have a slight fuchsia aura about me. That's pretty much what you see offhand.
You want to describe Mike as well?
Sure. Mike is a chiseled angel.
And also Voltaire's echo. Mike is glowing a cerulean hue.
Okay.
I know Travis isn't here to describe Gorm, so I'll just do it for him. He is a strikingly handsome human, very chiseled, very beefcakey. He's got long brown hair, a brown beard, and he pretty much carries himself just like a regular guy, but he doesn't realize how like handsome he really is.
So he's just like, oh look, these people in town, they're staring at us. I wonder why.
Yeah, essentially that's him. Yeah. Valerie, you want to describe how you look?
Yeah, sure thing. I am around like 6'5". I have somewhat noble clothing, but it's kind of been ripped and tattered after the battles that we have been through. I have red hair, as you can see, and the fact that I guess you can call me a fallen noble more than anything. But yeah, that's kind of the main thing about me. A guy who used to use ice magic, trying to learn fire magic, now only uses fire magic.
Went straight from one extreme to the next with no hesitation. You're like, fire magic? Yes. Personality now.
What? Have you seen my last name?
Fair point. I just saw that.
So I'll describe Willow since Kyle's not here to describe them. They are a fairy, androgynous features. They have like light blonde, borderline white hair. They have green wings with various arcane markings on them, and they wear off-white flowing robe. I'll zoom this.
Did everyone like make character art of them, or did you guys just like scour D&D Beyond and like other sources for these amazing thumbnails of your characters?
I just
I
use
use
AI.
Pinterest.
Oh, that makes, there you go. Hey, way to go.
This is Blue Jay.
Yeah, AI can be your best friend for things like this.
Yeah, I tried to AI generate mine. It didn't work. It was a little too abstract, apparently.
All right, so that's yeah. I think I'm having internet issues too for some reason. I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to get my stuff fixed real quick. Give me a second. Oh boy. Okay. I love technology.
Same.
Loves you back. But it's trying.
We'll use just the tsundere, and you know it.
Alright, so in the meantime, what was your name?
Oh, my name is Blue Jay. And all of yours? Because I don't have it properly. Yeah.
I'm Voltaire.
I'm Valorant.
You guys are like yelling this.
Yeah.
Across the field.
Hey.
Nice to meet you. We're just calling back and forth.
Just aggressively waves hand in hair.
Oh, Lokia Nethapis.
Nice to meet you. We're like yelling over. I'm probably like yelling over you. I'm so sorry. Like just your character. I'm just like, nice to meet you too.
Lokia just looks up and gives you a thumbs up.
And the other one over there by the ship is Willow and Frisky the goat.
Frisky the Goat.
Oh yeah,
That-
I'm gonna go.
I hate that goat.
Is the goat mean? Do I need to be? Why is the goat here? Are they mean or are they just?
We
They-
don't know.
They
Ask
kind of just
Gorm.
follow us around for some reason.
Have you tried leaving them?
Multiple times.
Oh, you're forever stuck with them.
I know Travis isn't here, but I'm gonna just have Frisky communicate with Gorm like he normally does. Frisky's gonna look at Gorm and just say, "You cannot get rid of me. I need help. Sorry, I'm not going anywhere."
Okay, if we get hungry enough, we can cut them up.
To be fair,
Thank
Gorm
you.
is very defensive of his goat, so
And all the rest of you hear is just a bunch of like bleeding from like meh meh. Gorm hears actual like conversation, but everyone else just hears goat sounds.
I swear that thing knows when we're talking about it.
It's really weird.
Gorm, just tell them I hear everything. Yeah, he hears whatever you guys say.
You
Are
know,
sure?
it's evil. I know it.
Both of off in two different ways at once.
So, why are you out here in the owlbear territory?
It was just a mistake. I got turned around while foraging for some exquisite mud I heard lies in this area.
Would we know anything about that?
Do you? Because I have been looking everywhere. The others have been raving about how it makes their scales so shiny. It's just like looking at you guys like, does anyone know?
I'm asking DM, do we know? Would I know of mud around here?
No, you wouldn't. You've never been fascinated with the qualities of mud.
Yeah, I usually just use mud to, hide a little bit, but I don't know anything about, beauty art of it.
Well, that is just a shame. There is so much beauty in mud, and I'm just gonna like bring out a wing that's like absolutely caked in mud. Like, take for example this beautiful work of art. Have you ever seen anything more beautiful done with mud?
And it's like a wing, like a bird wing?
No, it's like an
like
insect
a
wing.
like a grasshopper wing.
Oh,
Like it's just like the translucent. Like if you like hit it, it's actually gonna break. But like if you hit it hard enough, it's gonna break. But like it's pretty stable. But it's like an insect wing.
oh, kind of cool, I guess.
I'm just looking at you. I'm just like, you have no idea the arts of mud. And I'm just like, I don't even know. What would I describe that face? I'm shook.
No, but we're heading to a school. I heard they put up a grand school. You wouldn't happen to know where that is?
I live in the area, so I would hope I do. Do I, DM? I think I do.
Would Blue Jay be a citizen of the actual city, or do they live in like a colony on the outskirts?
So we live in a colony on the outskirts, but we have to go into trade every so
Okay,
often.
so
we get
you
up
would-
off our lazy butts.
You would have seen a school in passing.
Okay. I know where it is, but I haven't really cared to check it out.
Would you like to? I think we're headed there now. I don't think we're going to attend school, but we're have some business there.
Do you think that they would know about mud?
I'm sure somebody would.
Then I will go because I need to find my mud.
Okay.
I have successfully been recruited, I'd say, by mud.
So, Voltaire, knowing your notoriety right now, how do you plan to sneak through the town undetected?
Well, now I'm a different color, so I'm a little physically different, but I'd cover up all my stuff with like a cloak and kind of like,
I hope it's not green.
no, not green. Not green this time. Well, like red or blue or something, or just black or brown, whatever I would like common that I used to see.
Okay. Are you doing anything to obscure your face?
Other than like just not looking at people,
Sure.
just try to avoid facial contact. Oh, I have minor illusion. I can minor illusion something over my face,
You sure can.
like a mustache.
Another face? Or another face?
Yeah, a different face, and change my hair color while I'm at it.
Sure. Whose face is it?
Lester's.
Wild.
So the face of a dwarven man.
Exactly.
I'm 5'7", so I'm a tall dwarf.
You're a very tall dwarf.
I'll be like, I'm half dwarf.
It was a little iffy in the genetics there. We got there eventually.
So I'll say the walk there is roughly about an hour, give or take. During that time, I need whoever is proficient in perception to give me a roll.
I have an 8+ perception. What about everyone else?
-1.
Only roll if you're proficient in it. Only roll if you're proficient in it.
I'm
not proficient.
rolling.
I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, I don't think Willow is
Boy.
proficient enough to.
So with that roll, Voltaire, while you guys are sort of traversing through the city and trying to keep kind of like on the down low, you do happen to see a few of the citizens kind of like side-eyeing your group and whispering to each other, and it seems a little off.
That's because of Gorm.
Probably.
Yeah, we're walking through town with Gorm. They're doing nothing. They're just strutting along, completely unaware of what's going on.
Gorm and Frisky.
A man and his goat.
Always that duo.
Okay, so you guys do manage to make it to the school, and you let one of the people there know who you're searching for, and then after a couple minutes, you're escorted to a classroom, and at the back of the classroom, working very frantically, Professor Reinhardt. Would you like to describe yourself?
Hey.
Wow, I'm in the dark void, so sorry. I have one line. Yes, you see, like, hunched over, full shrimp posture, like, bad back shoulders, over, like, a pile of notes. A humanoid man, pale skin, kind of, like, curved ears, thick head of dark hair, a little bit of gray at the temples. He has very, like, strange kind of, like, lavender purple facial markings that seem to come down onto his forehead and, like, up across his cheeks that disappear under his collar. He's wearing like very like nice professional like a suit with like a cravat and like nice jacket on top. And he's very clearly fully engrossed in whatever he's doing. Like he's talking to himself under his
In his own little world. He is going at it. Whatever he's doing, it's the most important thing on his mind right now. Nothing else. It doesn't matter.
All right, cool. So you see that. Professor, why don't you roll me a perception, see if you notice the group walk into the room.
love it.
Is the rest of the room empty, or is there actually a class going on?
There is not a class going on. This is sort of like after class. You do hear some commotion, but you're too like enveloped in your work to really glance up.
I gotcha. I think I'm like full like taking my notes and I hear people walk in behind me and I go, if this is questions about today's lecture, my office hours are tomorrow morning. Please come back then. Thank you.
We're just like, whoa.
Yes, Professor Reinhardt, Tarthano sent us to speak with you.
And I'll kind of like look over my shoulder. Oh, right. Yes. Hello. Apologies. Working on a new theory, I get very absorbed into my work. Yes. Welcome. Shall we do introductions? Should we introduce ourselves? You know who I am. I don't really know who any of you are.
I'm just standing there awkwardly, and I'm gonna reach out my hand, and I'm gonna be like, "It's caked in mud, by the way." Over your nice desk, I have like little mud, dried mud, falling on, and I'm just like, "I'm Blue Jay. It's nice to meet you." And I'm leaning over your desk because I'm like just getting as much mud as I can without realizing I am all over your work.
Oh no.
Wow. Blue Jay, it's so lovely to meet you. You are delightfully covered in mud. Wow.
I know, right? Isn't it beautiful?
It's something.
It's something.
The word you're looking for is filthy, dirty, and disgusting.
Those are definitely some words. Yep.
I make an appalled gasp at Willow and draw my hand back in an exasperated, acting shocked, and say, "You are just too stupid to understand the art of mud."
Oh, darling, trust me. I've dabbled in the art of mud, and one speck is more than enough.
I think I
I just shake my head.
use my mage hand to like really covertly start pulling some of my notes out of reach of the mud splatter, just to like move that out of the way.
Just a point, sorry, I forgot to ask, because of my whole situation here. Is Blue Jay Fey? Fey creature?
No, I am not a fey creature. I am. So imagine a satyr, but instead of being half goat, I am half insect. So I am a grasshopper type of person. So the lower half of my body is grasshopper legs, and then the upper half is human, except for my head, in which I have antennae, and then my back, where I have the best way I can describe it is like beetle wings. You know how like beetles are like ladybug wings? So they have like a shell casing, and then I can extend them at will.
Okay. So what humanoid would you be considered as?
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Or Willow can do their signature
Oh,
move.
yeah, sure. Yeah, that's right.
No.
I'll go. I was gonna go to Blue Jay right in front and actually take a look at them. So sorry, Professor. I know you're doing something.
Oh gosh.
But I've never really got a look at you, Miss Blue Jay. Miss? Is that the correct term of addressing you?
Yes. I said
Okay.
I'm just kind of like baffled.
Yes. Oh, so I guess I've never introduced. So you see a tiny little, about like 2 foot, 3 foot fairy with what is it? Like green and gold aesthetic, with silvery gossamer wings, slightly androgynous, not quite sure um exactly how to address them, but a lot of they just go by they them. But call them by Ishi, whatever, they don't care. They have like a little scrunched up nose and they have like a blondish blonde hair as well. So they look at you and say, I always thought this is actually the first time I've seen you face to face, Miss Blue Jay. My name is Willow. Nice to meet you. And I've been really keeping my distance for a bit. Just because it's a little weird seeing you, to be very honest. But it's a pleasure to meet you. And then they extend their hand towards you.
I am going to I'm going to look at your hand,
Mm-hmm.
and because you are very tiny,
Mm-hmm.
and just for reference, I don't think I mentioned this. My character is 6'2".
Fair enough.
I'm just going
A
to
finger,
tear
two
you down
fingers.
and give you a mud caked pink finger
Yes.
to shake your hand.
You know what to do, Willow.
There you go.
All right.
My. Oh, oh, this is pleasure to meet you.
Getting all the
Really,
good stuff.
really, really pleasure to meet you.
So this is going to be a little bit of a character building thing, but Blue Jay, could you give me any memory that you would have had in at any point in the past? You don't have to say it, but you don't have to physically say it in game, but this is what Willow would see when they are shaking your hand.
Okay, so they would see, this is out of my own pure music, just for, just for this whole thing, and also because it is character building and genuinely. So you would see in the memories a mud pond full of other chakrabas, and it's like the mud is like heated. It's heated mud. Someone has cast a spell, and we are all sitting in this mud jacuzzi, just relaxing. Half of us are asleep, and the other half are starting to fall asleep.
Like a little mud jacuzzi.
Yes.
Hey, all right. As Willow is like shaking your hand, you see a slight glimmer in the eyes, like a slight spark, and then it's gone. And then they say, "Oh, I do hope that mud jacuzzi was delightful, where almost half of you fell asleep."
I give him a very confused, or them. I guess I don't know.
Okay, it's okay.
Them a very confused look, and I say, "Why wouldn't it be?"
Well, first of all, you wouldn't know that Willow knows that about you, so
Oh, that's
I would
right.
say that you would be confused if they're revealing like a memory that you personally have.
Okay. I would just be really confused, and I'd just be like, absolutely confused.
Yeah, because you've only
That's the
known them.
face I was waiting for. Um, welcome to the group, I guess. And then Willow just flies off, like trying to clean their hands. Sorry, Professor, do go on.
Did you not like know each other coming into the? You seemed like you arrived as like a group unit.
We kind of helped them out with a pack of 4 owl bears. Don't don't ask us, please.
That's fair. I spilled a coffee on myself today. I mean, we've all had, I think, a moment.
Yes, a moment.
Yes, pardon me, manners. My name is Voltaire.
Oh,
As you-
good heavens! I completely forgot to introduce myself. Valorant Flame here.
very nice to meet you all. Are you students?
Not students. Tarthano sent us your direction, said you'd be interested in meeting us and might have some information to help us.
Oh, yes, you're them. Right. Yes.
He had better only told good things about us, or else he's gonna get it.
Only the best. Have no fear about that. Right. Yes. You're investigating the order.
Yes.
Yes. Well, it would make sense that he would say, I have something to tell you. I do. I was taken a few weeks back. Kidnapped from my office, along with an associate of mine who, well, she's not been recovered yet. But I'm back, so.
Good news. How did you escape?
I would truly jot it all down to luck. They tried to warp my mind somehow, and it's all very blurry. You'll have to forgive me on that, but someone forgot to lock a door along the way and ran out, passed out, and woke up in bed.
Back in your own bed?
At a local clinic. I had a few injuries from my time.
That was very much how I started down my path also.
Yes.
Sounds like a very particular case with almost everyone here.
Suppose we find each other, don't we? You particularly. Voltaire, you said was your name, right?
Correct, yeah.
Forgive me if I'm being forward. The Voltaire?
I'm assuming you're referring to our local rumors. That would probably be correct. I haven't been in this area for a while though.
Wow. I mean, Nikki kind of sits a little bit straighter and kind of make sure that he looks presentable. I mean, I didn't realize I would be meeting the Voltaire, the, Robin of the Hood. That's sort of exciting.
We trying
Right.
not to
Yes.
bring
No.
that around right now.
Of course. No, I'm.
I did tell my group, so they kind of knew this was coming.
Yes. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet you. And anyway, I can be of assistance to any of you. I'm more than happy.
We're back in town because the guard, I don't know what we call them here. Dave, what do we call our local sheriffs?
I'll get back to you on that. I haven't felt that yet. So just call them whatever you'd like, and we'll work on it.
Let's say our town's guard have my mother captive, and I'm here trying to set her free. Would you happen to know of where they would keep someone like that?
DM, would I have any idea? Potential lead on that?
As someone who spends a lot of their time in a learning place of work, you don't really get out much, and you wouldn't really know where prisoners are usually taken. You seem to kind of keep to yourself, and it's what's gotten you through life thus far.
Would I know since I come over every so often to trade?
Roll history for me.
Sorry, what was that?
Roll a history check for me.
Got it. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't hear very well. Oof. Okay. Let's hope I roll good. Oh, I don't.
Yeah, Blue Jay, you and your tribe, your clan, if you will, you're strictly there just for trading and trading alone, so you wouldn't really have paid much attention to a lot of the ins and outs of the city.
Okay, so I'm just standing there completely useless, listening to all of your tragic backstories.
I'm not super up to date with like town stuff. I don't really get out much. I'm sure that you could, well, maybe not you, but someone could probably inquire about that.
Yeah, we can dig around a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out why Tarthano sent me over to you. Oh, maybe it's the Ledeoganite. Have you been doing any work with Ledeoganite?
Interesting term. Yeah. Do I have a bit on that?
You didn't know it was called Ledeoganite, but you do happen to have a glowing cerulean crystal in your possession.
That was a big word that you threw out there. It's probably, I'm gonna assume, I've been working with a crystal that I've procured. It's in my office right now, but
Yeah, that's probably the stuff. I'll pull one out of my bag real quick and show it to her.
yes, all right. I'm gonna make a note. That's what it's called. Lovely.
Or I mean, that's what we call it. I don't know if this is a world term yet or what, but I mean, it seems fairly. I want to say it's kind of common right now, but it's new.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's a good name. I've just been sort of calling it the blue rock in my office, so
Blue,
Okay.
so cerulean?
I assume so. Yes. I can show it to you if you'd like.
Sure, let's go take a look.
Yeah, so he pulls out the Ledeoganite crystal, and Voltaire, you get a very strong pull to it. Like you could feel the inside of your body kind of like it wants this crystal for some reason.
You mind if I take a look at it? I'll pull one out and hand it to her like a different one. Of Do I have one of roughly the same size?
You have a fuchsia one that's around the same size, yeah.
Just so I like replace it. I'll trade you for a moment.
Yes.
But I don't hand it to you, I'll set it down.
Forgive me if this is forward. Just for my notes, for my research, just describe anything that happens out loud if you can, just so I can make a note.
Okay. Um, and I highly don't recommend. There's only been a few people that I know of that can actually touch these without like going insane essentially. So I highly recommend not just grabbing them. But then I'll pick up the other one.
And what Voltaire just said and what he just did kind of confuses you because he said not to touch it, but he just grabbed it without any issue.
I'm gonna look at everyone else in the party, be like,
Okay, I'm looking at you too. I'm confused.
should we stop him or okay? No, okay.
And what you see at that moment is Voltaire's veins start to glow like a bluish hue.
Oh, that's a little different. I'm reacting to this one a little more than the others. Wonder why.
Had this sort of experience before?
Well, I wasn't always this glowy.
Oh yes, Voltaire is. He's normally glowing like a fuchsia sort of hue. Actually, right? Do you have Mike out right now?
In the office, I'd say no.
So he's actually glowing like a purplish sort of hue. Go ahead. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, when I do different things, I turn different colors. And yeah, that was all when I started. I mean, I wouldn't say first came in contact, but very recently after I came in contact with the Ledeoganite.
Right. Okay. Have you had that like checked out by someone? Is that like a...
Just Tarthano took a look at it, but no one with major medical. I mean, he took some blood and looked at it and made a few discoveries, like, how, I don't know how much he's told you.
Not much.
Well,
Mail system's not great here. It's sort of things get lost very often.
well, these are actual, like, creatures. They're not just crystals. So we put them under microscope, and you can actually see creatures, kind of like what we would describe as like virus or bacteria. I don't know. I'm not medical per se. It's something like that. Parasite. I mean, you're welcome to have a look if you haven't looked at it in that aspect.
Haven't. Is it good to know that they're alive? That's kind of fun.
I haven't been able to communicate or anything. I mean, so far all it's done is turn me pretty colors. And then we found, I mean, you'll have to get with Tarthano, but he seems to have found other uses for it.
Has it shown any sign of being able to communicate or understand communication in any way?
Not that I can figure out.
It's interesting.
I mean, because I can't talk and look at it at the same time. 'Cause other than that, I don't have any way to figure it out.
There. Perhaps I'll conduct an experiment later. I suppose I mean, my most pressing concern is sort of the order and, I mean, injustice.
I'm gonna go kick Frisky.
All the rest of you hear from Frisky. Meh. As soon as Voltaire, was talking about how he doesn't know if it communicates or it doesn't know how to communicate with the parasite, you just hear like a little faint bleeding sound from Frisky.
Is Frisky the parasite? Do we need to take a blood sample from Frisky?
Maybe an autopsy.
An autopsy.
I'm sorry.
Gorm is just gonna look at you all and just say, "You are not touching Frisky."
Now we could just, get a little blood sample and take a look. It won't take that long. Professor, you got a microscope here, don't you? Somewhere.
Yes, I do. Sorry, is that a goat? Did you bring a goat into the academy?
It's in the shape of a goat, yes.
Okay, cool.
To be fair, he followed us in.
He's following Gorm everywhere.
Oh,
It's Gorm's therapeutic animal.
yes. I most of my concerns are with the order, and their presence in the city. I'm not entirely pleased that they are here, and I would. My speciality, I should mention, is ancient studies and the studies of the Great Cataclysm and the Titans and the age before. So, can see why they kidnapped me, but I'd like to drive them out of the city if possible.
That can possibly be arranged. Like I said, my first priority here is, freeing my mother. And yes, the order, I mean, in any way possible, getting rid of the order is my, main objective.
Of course.
After, but my family comes first, to the best of my ability.
I understand. Perhaps I could assist you in that if you would help me with the order.
Yes, absolutely. Do you know where the any of the order is at the moment? Any whereabouts, hideouts?
Don't know off the top of your head, but you have an inkling that they might be somewhere near the kind of like capital of the city.
It was very dark, and I think they drugged me with something, but when I was running away just before I passed out, it was very loud. There was a lot of people in the major kind of walkways. I assume it's somewhere close to the center of the capital.
That is bad news. Oh, I mean, you're essentially the second person we've met here, and you've I've already been recognized, so this is gonna be harder than I thought.
I mean,
But then I did take my disguise off and tell you my name.
And also, Professor, you do know from your journeys outside of the school that there are wanted posters with Voltaire's face on them.
yes, it was very easy for me to recognize you from the numerous wanted posters. You are worth a great deal of money, I should
Wanted
say.
posters? Still?
I don't think they really got over the whole revolution type thing that you were kind of bringing around.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I hope others have, tried to carry the mantle a little bit. But yeah, we'll get back to that when we finish dealing with this order thing. I think that's more of a world problem than just this country problem.
If I may interject
Please.
and bring up again, as I have been stating countless times, the art of mud. It is a disguise you need. There's nothing better than mud. Well, I look like a completely different person when it is off.
When it is off, so you have it on now?
The mud, yeah. I think I dropped the mud on the poor professor's desk all over their papers.
I don't think
Oh, I do have to add that in the mail, Tarthano did happen to send you some schematics for a prototype energy-based revolver.
I'm gonna build a gun. Maybe good, guys. Okay. Let me make a note of that.
And you didn't realize until now that Lodale Ganite kind of works hand in hand with that schematic.
I think there's just a really quiet under the breath, like, son of a bitch. Oh, that's what it was.
Like flipping through a bunch of different papers on your desk, trying to find
A book. Stuff's falling out of the book.
Now, does the schematic fall onto the desk after you find it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Voltaire would probably notice that.
In character, I don't know. But
Well, you would
What's the-
recognize the aspect that it's a gun
yeah.
or a schematic for a gun, and it looks eerily similar to the type Lulu had. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, is that a new prototype? Is that uh one of those Tarthanos guns?
Yes, he sent me the schematics in the mail. I hadn't realized that the blue rock probably goes in that to make that work.
Yeah. That's we had discussions on that. Like Lulu was carrying around a rifle, and we asked if he could, get a slightly smaller version of it. Um. So yeah, I mean, I'll give her the crystal back.
I won't touch
And
it.
you do realize that when he hands it back, it is slightly smaller than what it was.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
I don't think even Voltaire noticed it until he started handing it back.
They're like the only one that knows they're like Oh, this feels it's different.
Can I roll, like, what would that be? Insight? Investigation? Or perception?
Uh,
If I would have noticed it
well, I
shrinking?
mean, you wouldn't. I mean, sure, you could roll insight, or yeah.
Yeah, so.
You wouldn't have noticed it shrinking at all. You wouldn't, like, you were so into the conversation, so enveloped in it that you didn't really realize that your body was kind of absorbing the crystal.
I was just too giddy about seeing the schematics of the revolver. Being like, yeah, that would be fantastic if we can work on that. Do you need any specific material?
I mean, I can do some of the more technical aspects and the arcane aspects, but I'm not much of a metal worker, really. We'd probably have to find someone who could forge parts of it.
Okay.
Forging.
Oh, that voice on the wind.
We're talking about forging revolvers.
Oh! Wow, I'm so sorry.
You're like staring at the mess of papers everywhere completely. They had to like give you a look and like give you a slight nudge to get you back into the conversation. You were just
Yes.
so I don't
Sorry, I
know.
was just caught up with just blue rocks that's shiny for some reason. That's somehow a parasite. Forging. Yes, I can help out with that.
Wonderful. I mean, you'd probably be the one to know like what kind of materials you need. I can do the arcane stuff, but
Yes, of course. There. I feel like I would already know this, but is there anything I would need to roll for this?
Let's see something real quick. Let's see. Give me a second. I gotta open up your character sheet real quick. I'll have you roll history.
Okay.
With advantage, because this is your specialty.
Wait,
You
what?
have a general idea of the materials that you would need, and how to essentially forge this in the best way that you remember doing. It's been a little while since you've done anything similar to this, but you think you can do it.
It sure has been a bit since I made a Rudy Tooty Shooty. But the things I'll need are these materials. We can get them. Are there anything like forges around here where I can combine these metals and just make the basic structure of it?
This is a fairly large town, so I don't see why we couldn't get access to a forge. I should know a guy.
Do you know a guy?
I don't know. I do now.
Okay,
Wait a minute.
what's his name?
Um,
Come on, world building.
Sunny,
Times like this, call Dad.
Sunny Hearth.
Sunny Hearth.
Sure.
Oh, I was just joking. That's the first thing that popped to my head.
You know a guy named Sunny Hearth.
Who works at a forge?
I guess we're. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I guess we're off to see a forge.
I think before we get too far into this, I guess can do that, but I need to go about the town and figure out where they would be possibly holding the prisoners. Or someone captive. I mean, Willow, you had that thing, right? Check on people? Did you have that?
Yes, I had that prepared. Give me a moment. Professor, do you have a table that's clear for me to use?
Yes, I can clear one off here.
Thank you. And I see Willow drawing out some cards, and they're putting it down on the table in a circular manner. And then they focus, and then they're going to ritually cast divination. So the question is, where is the exact location of Voltaire's mother?
So you don't get a verbal answer, but what you feel is a warmth of kind of like the feeling of being at home.
Well, that's not as specific as I'd hoped. But there's a feeling of home. That's what the cards are telling me. Must be a place of significance, possibly where you grew up, or somewhere that you've created a very strong feeling of love and nurture with your mother.
Guessing, I mean, just actual home. How far does my avatar go? Are we within 1,000 feet? Are we within 1,000 feet of the home? My home?
No, no.
Okay. So I'm feeling like just go home first. See if there's anything there.
If that's the case, then we'd have to make sure that we're well prepared. If that is where they're keeping your mom, then it's going to be most likely heavily guarded.
Yeah, a trap for sure.
Professor, or Voltaire, would you remember how far your home is in this area? Voltaire probably may be the best person to ask.
Yeah, it's that way.
Fair enough. I walked right into that one.
I don't know.
You're being very quippy with me, Voltaire. I don't know if I like that. I appreciate it nonetheless.
I mean, I would know where my home was,
Yes.
but I don't know, like, actual game-wise, how far away we are.
Hmm.
But I want to go to about 900 feet away from it. But before we leave the office, I want to grab that gem.
Which one?
Both of them, the one I left and hers.
You're just gonna gale them.
Yep.
Got it. Down the hatch.
Probably sneak them in to my bag.
I guess roll sleight of hand.
I don't know why I just take all of those things.
Building up a little arsenal.
We just that'd be against her perception, or
Yeah. Roll perception for me, Professor.
or his. Sorry.
Oh God, no.
You do not see any of that. You're too fixated on a particular insignia that you notice.
Mm. There go my rocks, I guess. No more rocks for me. Okay.
Your paperweights are gone.
We'll be back. I only have like 60 of each.
We're gonna make a lot of guns. This is gonna be a really fruitful partnership. I'm really excited.
Oh, Professor, actually, if you're going to help us in this endeavor, wouldn't you? How's that going to affect your tenure here at the university?
That's a great point. I should definitely let someone know that I am leaving.
I didn't mean to post as frisky.
Substitutes.
Is it time for your sabbatical yet?
I feel like when you get kidnapped, you deserve to take a little break, right? Like, I didn't really take one. I just kind of came back to work.
You
They
came
owe
back
me,
and
like-
you're like, I'm
Yeah.
here. Nothing happened.
Now
He's
it's
got
kind
some
of
vacation time. He's fine.
I can get PTO. This feels like a situation where they would give that to me.
Oh, yes, that sounds like a very heavy trauma response from driving yourself in work to reject whatever's happened to you in the past.
Right? I lost my eyeball from that. Someone scratched me in the eye so hard I can't see out of it anymore. They
Oh,
should
no.
pay me to leave.
Workman's comp.
Let me get my PTO or I'll sue you.
I just slowly pass them a bottle of my alcohol. So, you want some of this?
Appreciate it.
Oh, be careful.
I'm gonna take a quick swing.
All right. I guess homeward bound.
Do we have an inn to stay, or are we just winging it? If we're going to stay here for a bit, we would need some place to regroup.
Depending on how it goes, we might have a whole house to stay in.
Well, how far away, like, Dave, how far away would it be? Like, how long would it take to travel by airship to get within 900 feet of his parents' house?
So Voltaire would know that would be the best idea. That would draw attention
Can't fly the ship over the town.
because this town doesn't get very many airships, and they're pretty poor.
Fair point, fair point. Okay, how many walking days is that?
Not many. I would say it's roughly like an hour, 2
Okay.
hours maybe.
Okay.
We're concerned as well that you may not want to stay in an inn, and obviously, if your parents' home doesn't work out, I can create a very rudimentary shelter for us just for the evening,
That is a very nice skill to have.
somewhere out of the way.
Why would you ever learn that?
I don't know.
Because it's a very useful skill if you're
I s-
traveling
Yeah, I
with
suppose
other
so.
people.
I don't really travel often, but I guess it was sort of like a, if I learn this, maybe I will one day kind of thing.
Those New Year's resolutions, they never
Yes.
work out.
It's kind of a life resolution, honestly. But yes, it is an option.
Okay. And then are we gonna make the guns beforehand, or are we just gonna go in swinging? We can go in shooting too. I mean, that is an option. Is anyone proficient in guns? I know I'm not, but we can try.
We
I-
used to have someone.
No, I am. As a fighter, I automatically get it.
Nice. Okay. Hey, there you go. We have one person who can use a gun.
I feel like the gunsmithing and forging feels like that would take a bit of time. Maybe
It
we can-
would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we suss out whether Voltaire's mom's gonna get like executed, and then we'll get her a gun as a congrats on not being executed present once we stop that.
Hopefully she knows how to use it.
She deserves one. She'll be good.
She could defend her house with it. I think this time we just, pack her up and take her over to Pure Star or something. Snow Vault.
There you go. Yeah.
Start over.
So do we want to sleep out in the wilderness or at an inn? Is that something we want to do? What time of day is it, Dave?
It is roughly about, I want to say at 4 or 5 p.m.
Like a quick scout out of your house just to see if there's like a guard presence or anything. And then decide if we want to do that now or in the morning.
I mean, I think we could scout tonight and sleep and then make a plan.
Okay. Yeah.
Off we go.
Maybe we could talk to like. Never mind, that wouldn't work. That would just be pointless. Scratch that.
Before we leave the office, I'm going to go and talk to Valorant for a second. Valorant? This is a university.
Yeah.
You want to take some scrolls while you're here?
Yeah.
Might as well. Get some for me too.
Fine. Which
Please?
school?
Oh, give me illusion.
Okay.
Do you want me to make you invisible?
Yeah, we probably are gonna need invisible scrolls, huh?
It'll benefit you too, actually, if you don't have it prepared.
You know, surprisingly, I don't.
Well, there you go.
Are you guys really stealing from a school?
We're not
Yes.
stealing, we're using their library.
Yeah,
I'm just from a sister college. We don't know.
I'm stealing. Well, it was a little, this professor is encroaching on my territory. I don't like that. I'm going to steal something. Haha.
Make yourself feel better. You're like, haha, I am the one with all of the power here. They do not know.
Can't believe it. It's a school for the underprivileged. You monster.
It's fine. They'll die within another 30, 40 years, depending on the state of this continent. And that's probably just a blip in my timeline. So be it.
A bit grim.
It's a little bit. It just wants to show that's very, you're the time, an immortal, and they're like, oh, 30 years is nothing to me. I'll see you again in, 100 years.
Anything anyone else wanted to do before leaving the office or the classroom / school?
I'm going to try and find someone who knows about the mud. I came here for one goal and one goal only: the mud.
Are you looking for anyone in particular in school, or just
I'm
looking for
going to
anyone that looks
try-
like they might fit the description of somebody who might know?
I'm going to just wander around the halls, like looking for an agricultural studies class.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Do I need a roll for that, or
No, you find something that looks kind of similar to what you're looking for, and you ask the teacher or the instructor if they know anything about that, and they essentially tell you that they know about various fungi, but I've never heard of this special mud.
I shake my head and scoff and say, "This is supposed to be a place of education and knowledge," and I just walk off.
And as you're walking off, they kind of like mutter under their breath that they don't get paid enough.
I'm just like, they don't know. They don't know about the mud. It's so sad. Okay, I think that's it for me. I don't know. Does anyone else want to do something at the school?
Any conversations you guys want to have or anything?
Looking for the illusion and transmutation schools. Seeing if I can find any scrolls.
I'll get back to you on that. We'll converse privately. We'll come up with like a general discovery.
The rich stealing from the poor. Yeah, exactly what Voltaire was fighting against. Yeah.
I was kicked out of my house, okay?
Any other conversations that need to be had?
I'm gonna really briefly just like someone else in the department to just let them know that I'm taking a leave of absence.
Taking a sabbatical.
I'm taking a sabbatical because this was traumatizing. I need to go home.
Have you seen my eye?
Have you seen this? This won't heal. Yeah, I'm just gonna let someone, probably my boss or another person in the faculty, know that I'm gonna be leaving.
And actually, when you say that, they look at you confused and just say something along the lines of, "I thought you were already gone. We've canceled all of your classes for the rest of the week, per Tarthano's suggestion."
I do the like polite like, oh, smile, good stuff, sounds good, and then I turn around and I'm like, wow, am I like that? Am I that predictable? I'm gonna walk away really thinking about, wow, okay. I feel like a grown man just made a decision for me from like 4,000 kilometers away. So very cool.
From another continent.
That's cool. That's fine. It's good.
There you go. Yeah.
Any other conversations? No? Awesome. So I'm going to call it there. And then next week we'll work on doing some recon on Walter's house and going from there. Thank you guys so much for playing. Sorry tonight is kind of like a little clunky. But yeah, you guys did great. I enjoyed all the role playing and all of the little sequences. Can't wait for next week.
Yep.
Have a
Good night.
great night.
Alright.
Yep. Thank you.
Nice to meet
Bye
everybody.
everyone. Have a great rest of
Bye.
your week.
Nice to meet y'all.
I'm
Nice to
waving
meet
at
you
the
all.
screen and not
Yes,
the camera.
definitely. Welcome to the both of you.
Yes, welcome. That was fun.
It was really fun. Yeah. Can't wait to hopefully play with everyone next time. So, yeah.
Bye guys.
Gonna
Bye,
kill it.
everyone.
Everyone,
Good
have a good week.
night.